What do you think about the view, Mark?
We made it.
Did we really though?
Nah.
Like we just broke into here, let's be honest.
So, the back door was open. I ended up going up the elevator with some random stranger. Told him I left my key card, but really I don't belong here.
It's okay.
I'm broke.
The cops are coming. What is going on, guys? We're at Luca's place, No Limit Trading, and we're actually on the rooftop again. I am gonna record my analysis video where I live traded with you guys. I showed you exactly where gold was gonna go. I showed you exactly what entry I had when I was selling, my buys, everything. If you guys like the video, make sure you like and comment down below if you want to see more of this. So first things first, let's look at NASDAQ. Let's see what I was looking at and what kind of delivery we had. Initially, we opened up, we had quite a bit of sell side getting taken. And I thought, okay, this might be a bullish kind of confluence, but then I kind of realized we have no other fair value gaps in here. The only fair value gap we have is this larger one, and then we have some smaller ones, but those are kind of negligent, so I had a feeling that we were going to trade lower. My initial entry right here is actually a short on this 5 minute. And so what I do initially, the trade isn't quite working out in my favor, and I actually end up exiting up here. And then you'll see, let me go on my execution chart right here. We ended up kind of grinding lower, and I entered in one of these order blocks. So when we retrace into that order block, we already have the 5 minute inversion. We already have that bias in place. We're just aiming for London low now. So we trade lower, we kind of grind out a little bit more. I kind of noticed that we're stalling out, and this is because if you look at ES is quite bullish today. Right here, like we kind of ended off this AM session right here inside of a discount. So this area that I have marked out is the 0.5 area relative to the rest of this leg. So we actually end up respecting that for quite a long time. I ended up exiting a little bit early, didn't get the best RR, maybe 1 to 2 RR. It was still a winning day, so I don't really care. I tried to short again, got stopped out, but you could see later in the day we had a huge expansion lower. Unfortunately, that came with the news, and it did not come initially. Honestly, we didn't have anything on Forex Factory, so I can't really tell you what that was. But let's look at the higher time frame. So looking at also the higher time frame, you see we have this 30-minute fair value gap, which is exactly where we keyed off of. So everything went well except for the execution was not perfect, and that's gonna happen. You can't always have a perfect winning day. Sometimes you just have to take these little base hits, and it is what it is. Now looking at gold, I didn't quite execute on this day, but I did tell you guys where I thought price was going to go. So we have quite a bit of sell side right here. We're trading into this hourly fair value gap. Right now I'm just on the 15-minute, but that kind of shows you where my head was at. And so we're trading down to all these lows. We have a vortex right here. And so that was another key thing that was drawing price lower. And so I mentioned like, hey, we're probably going to trade lower, but I was much more influenced by NASDAQ today just because of how much more confluences we had. That's usually what I trade. So, but we did end up actually trading lower. We took out all of this sell side just as I expected. And then later in the day, you could see that we actually end up respecting the daily the daily fair value gap. You could see that we trade into quite a bit of a discount right here, and price is just flying. In terms of what we could expect now, we're still respecting this higher time frame inversion fair value gap. We took out some of these daily highs, so I'd honestly expect us to continue to retrace lower. And I keep seeing this phenomenon with NQ and gold, where if you notice right here where we fell in the morning, let me go lower, this exact drop happened right when gold traded higher. So it's honestly doing kind of the opposite of what NASDAQ is doing. So if we're going to trade higher, which I expect to the rest of the day, going into tomorrow, going into the rest of the week on NASDAQ, then what's the opposite on gold? Well, we're gonna trade lower, and that's just gonna keep happening. It keeps happening, and if you're paying attention to that, then you're gonna get opportunities. That's exactly what I can expect from the rest of the week. I can't tell you exactly how price is going to look because we're at all-time highs, but I do want to show you guys the view. We're at Luca's place right now, pretty insane. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you there.
You guys
running up the
see
accounts.
The IFPGs.
Absolutely killing it. Are you in this trade, Nick?
Good, I am. Good, I have to trust Mark here, guys.
I know.
The trust Mark here.
What can I say? We all making money today.
The boss of gold, right?
Floor boss. Gold final boss.
On a journey we was meant for. Sentimental, but you calling me an asshole. Why you mad when I leave like you can't go? Your drunk text looking lethal. Social media is gassing up your ego. All them likes got you feeling like you J-Lo. You ain't thought of how I feel, huh? Mama raised the baddest gal from the 6, huh? Watch my Instagram stories, no calls, huh?